Hi guys, Shanae here from Get Shapewear. Hope you guys are doing well. So today for my topic, I actually wanna, just take a little break from the shapewear topics. So what I'm gonna be doing is just some mommy topics now, for expectant moms and new moms. So today what I want to talk about is co-sleeping. Now, I know you guys have all heard this word. I know some of you are doing it, some of you are wondering whether or not you should do it. And it's something that I've done with my son from since he was born. So, would I recommend it? Yes, I would. Um, if you're gonna be breastfeeding, I definitely recommend it because it makes your life so much easier. And as a new mom, you need all the rest you can get. So, when my son came home from the hospital, I exclusively, exclusively, breastfed for the first 6 months. I'm still breastfeeding now, but he eats other foods and stuff like that now that he's almost 11 months. So, when I came home from the hospital and stuff, we had the crib and everything set up. And I think for like a night or two, we had put him in the crib. And then it was like he wasn't liking it. He kept waking up throughout the night, and I wasn't liking it because even though he wasn't in another room, because the crib is right beside our bed, even though he wasn't in another room, it was still difficult to have to get up, take him out the crib, nurse him, put him back to sleep, and then put him back in the crib. So I was like, you know what, co-sleeping is best. So I decided, well, me and my husband decided that he was gonna stay in the bed with us, and he's been in our bed ever since. And from the looks of it, he doesn't look like he wants to leave anytime soon. In fact, it has gotten to the point where he has kicked his father out of the bed almost every single day, because I get up in the morning and I'm looking around for my husband. I can't find him. Go to the living room, there he is on the couch, because he was so pressed up against the wall. Because our son, he finds himself in these weird positions, and before you know it, he's taken over the entire bed. So I'm pushed up against my husband is pushed up against the wall. He can't sleep properly. I don't know how I managed to get sleep, but he can't sleep properly. So he basically gets up, gives us the bed, well, more our son the bed, and he goes to the living room and he sleeps on the couch. Now, I know it sounds like, ugh, nobody wants to do that. But you know what? Having your baby sleep with you is so beneficial, mainly to your baby. And they say once you have a baby, it's all about them. So I find, like, I notice little things about my son. He's at 11 months old, he's already an affectionate little boy. Like, he would come hold my face and give me kisses. He would stop what he's doing, whether it's watching his TV show or playing with his toys, and he would come and he would just sit on me and just watch TV. Like, just climb up in the chair and sit on me. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that he feels safe, he feels comforted, he knows mommy is there, he knows daddy is there. They've had times when he's had a bad dream, he starts crying in his sleep. He's right there, so I reach over, I hug him, I kiss him, and I say, Mommy's here. And he quiets down and he goes back to sleep. Sometimes he takes his boob, he nurses, that's his comfort, he goes back to sleep. And as I said in the beginning, if you're breastfeeding, it makes a lot of sense to co-sleep because um, when he's next to me, I sleep in my bra. and I have the nursing bra, so you just snap it up, snap it down, basically. So when he's next to me, I feel him stir or whatever. So before he gets to the point where his eyes open and the sleep is gone and he's up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I feel him stir and I'm like, okay, it's time for him to feed. So I just stick the boob in his mouth and he goes to sleep. He stays asleep actually. So he stays asleep and then it's like, okay, he's done, and I just pull my bra instinctively. Like I could be asleep and I still somehow manage to pull my bra back up. But, you know, I think co-sleeping, I know there's a lot of research out there regarding it. I even did my own article regarding it, and the link is going to be in the description. All the research tells you that co-sleeping is good. Now, keep in mind that for some, it's not a good idea. And the reason I say that is because there's the possibility that you could roll over and hurt your child. Now, my husband and I, we don't use alcohol, so that's one factor eliminated that could cause you to sleep heavily and roll on your baby. For some people, they have medical issues, they have other types of issues, they have to take medication, they're a heavy drinker, whatever the case may be. So if you know you're in that type of scenario, don't don't co-sleep. It's what's best for your baby, but then it's also not safe for your baby. But if you're confident that and this is mainly for moms, your instincts are gonna kick in. Your mom instincts are gonna kick in. Like I have never in the 11 months that my son has been sleeping with us, never rolled once on him, come even close to it. So it's like you just know that your baby is there. You know that they're there, and it's like, okay, the baby's there. So there's no rolling over on the baby. There's no throwing your hand or your foot on the baby. I even hug my son up, but I'm extremely conscious about putting all my weight on him through my hand. So it's like you just know. As a mom, you just know. And the way we sleep, so we have his crib pulled all the way up to our bed to bridge the gap, and we have the wall. So what my husband does is he sleeps by the wall, I sleep in the middle, and our son sleeps on the side with the crib. And we put a couple of pillows there so that even if he rolls and he doesn't actually hit the crib. So it's like I've never had any worries about, any of us rolling on him. The other thing too is with your baby sleeping next to you, you prevent nighttime terrors. You prevent, I know it might sound far fetched, but someone coming in the room and trying to kidnap your child. You prevent if there's a fire in the house, your baby's right next to you. You don't have to get up and run in the room. You're blocked off. You can't save your baby. If you're a paranoid mom like me, and I'm like the extreme of paranoid, I don't know how much more paranoid I could get, then having your baby sleep next to you is quite possibly the best thing in the universe. So, as a new mom, I am all for co sleeping. As a woman that grew up in the Caribbean, I am all for co sleeping. In fact, cribs are not that big in the Caribbean where I'm from. Well, I'm from Guyana. So cribs are really not that big down there. It's a norm for your baby to sleep in the same bed as you, and then you hear about stuff like SIDS and so, and you worry. So all of those things, the possibility of them happening, they're greatly reduced once your baby is sleeping next to you. So if asked the question, and I have been asked it before, so if asked again, if I am for or against co-sleeping, I am all for co-sleeping. I think babies should be next to their mother. They should have the freedom to choose between if they want to go to a different parent that night or whatever. But the safety, the comfort, the love, everything that those babies experience sleeping next to us, I think every child deserves that. So I am all for co-sleeping. So remember again, I said I'm going to drop the link for my blog post in the description below. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel so that you could keep up to date with all the mommy topics, a shaper topic every now and then. But drop me a line as well. Let me know how you feel about co-sleeping. Let me know what you think. So until next time, guys, have a good one.